I want you guys to listen. This place that I live, people are screaming in the middle of the night because there needs to be a place for people like me. And I'm mourning my kids. I need a place where I could scream. Here. Can you hear? Well, I can hear my neighbor screaming. And of course she's screaming. We live in a world that doesn't work. We are powerful superheroes. I came here to let you know that. I had to go somewhere where I could scream because I miss my kids. And screaming is healthy. When you miss your children and you want to give them your motherly love. Today is my daughter Rose's birthday. And I, especially today, need somewhere to scream. My goddess has already gotten it started for me. So I'm moving my flowers around, moving my pillows around. Welcome to the dojo. Welcome to the new you where you will not sell out. I found out I was born into a world of slaves, so I put on a superhero cape. Look at that. And now, instead of being scared, thinking that I have to hide, I know that I'm queen, and I will rise. So, now you rise. Listen to this. I love you, goddess. I love you, goddess. You're lovable. You're lovable. Love you, goddess. Let me know how to support if you need anything, okay? Do you hear that? You hear screaming? Okay. Yeah, you hear that? That's my neighbor. We need somewhere to scream. She's going through what I've been through. We have a world where mom wants to get sober. She does things like leave her kids alone because she's afraid that even though she's got tons of money and nannies who could watch the kids, she's afraid that if she leaves her kids with someone, they're gonna tell on her, right? Or maybe she's like on a road trip in her RV and she leaves her kids. We live in a world where when a mom needs help, they take the kids away. They force the mom into programs to make money off of her because those who don't care and they're more about the money, and the people who don't care and they're about the money, those are the shareholders. They don't care. They're about the money. Those are the shareholders. So 50% of what we do goes to them, the most richest people in the world. We're not for sale, all right? We're not for sale. So we're gonna blast off. We're gonna rise past. We're not crazy. The goddess screaming out there, she's having a healthy reaction. Of course you feel how you feel. Of course. Of course you are screaming when you do, how you do. Please do not scream at anyone. Do not scream at anyone. Because I want you to scream to someone and wallow and vent and have it be healthy. Don't just scream and yell. Unless you want to. And then use the most love and care and the least force and control, which is like, what's the least harm? Like when I take my brush and I brush my hair lovingly, I want the least harm. I don't want to just pull the brush through. As soon as I feel resistance, I pull away. And that is how we are meant to be. The most love and care, the least force and control. If you want long, beautiful, gorgeous, fluffy, vivacious hair. We have all of our creatures washing up dead on the shore, from the ocean. Do your research right here in the beaches of where I live. And watching whales and majestic creatures die in my backyard a block away. That's what's happening. Seals, dolphin, Every day they're washing up the coast of California, where I live, all the way up and down. And this is all over. So we must stop right now. The first step, the jig is up. Domination hurts us. We stop. I miss my kids. Today is my daughter's birthday. Why am I not collaborating with the caregivers? Because I am her mother, one of the caregivers, and she has another mother that adopted her. I love and bless her, and she has a son. I'm his mother too. Let's all mother each other. You know, as far as I'm concerned, we're all reparenting each other, including my children are reparenting me, showing me how to be a better version of myself. We're all learning and growing from each other. Therefore, domination systems want us to believe there's some hierarchy, like some age is better. So then we put all the same age together, and then another age controls them. No. Like this is not our way. It's not as loving as our biology. It's all about money, and we're going to emerge from this world. So now market economy is not going to run the world. It will no longer be responsible for our universal needs. Instead, market economy will be for games, icons, stars, performers, treasures, trinkets. However, entertainment, music will all be free. No more ads, nothing taking away our attention. We're going to live in a world of ecstasy, transcending into bliss and harmony. And I want you to know this world is possible. If we were like dogs, we would have to say like, no, it's not possible until the humans. We are the humans. And guess what? We are powerful. We're told that we're not powerful and we need an army to protect us. We don't need a military to protect us. We are powerful. So we come together with nature. We stop listening to these authorities outside of us. Start listening, looking inside to God's voice, looking outside to nature, which is another voice of God. Anything not me is nature, and I'm also nature. And anything not me is God, and I'm also God. And God is everything, and nature is everything. And also, the third component, we want to turn our will and our life over to love. Love God and nature. And step one is the jig is up. Domination system hurt us. Step two, what do? Turn it over to love God, nature. That's where you sit in the space of not knowing. If you're like, what is that? It's like, exactly, just sit there and not know. Answers will come. Step three is you're not a worker, you're a superhero. Find your meaning and purpose. So after turning it over, after listening to God, this is where you cry buckets of tears. And you start to mourn and allow things to fall apart and blast off and find yourself, find your people, find your community, find your ecosystems, find nature, find God. And then step three is find your meaning and purpose, because you have gifts and talents. You're meant to nurture those. You're not meant to do it alone either. So when you nurture your gifts and talents, you become a superhero, a master of those, and you're meant to give freely without any resistance. You're meant to learn freely and have teachers without any resistance. And you're meant to not just give and receive, learn and teach in a life of flow. But step three is find your meaning and purpose, because step four is here we go. Get your soul tribe on. That means that you don't do it together. We find fellowships. We don't build votes and money. We build willingness and capacity. And then we come together and we meet the universal needs in a flow of collaboration after attuning to bodies and co-regulating with biofields. That's what's up. Step four, you are not alone. Find your super squad. Step five, here's the thing. 12 steps, it's all about attraction rather than promotion, but 5 steps of global liberation is about taking it across the whole planet and acknowledging that unless we have an entire global liberation and every single part of the planet is liberated, we will not fully be free. So that is what we do. We do not stop, won't stop, can't stop until we have a full and complete global liberation and Mother Earth is completely free from domination, because those parts that we do not liberate will come back to take us over. I'm going to do some process videos for my